record. So once we are at least 10 now, we can start. So without wasting much time, I want to introduce our facilitator in the name of Aaron Ritchie for short. Aaron Ritchie for short. Okay, so I'll yield the mic to him and he will take us through. Aaron Ritchie, are you here?
Yes, I'm here. I don't know if you can hear me.
We can hear you very well.
Okay, that's nice.
Okay, so a brief introduction will do, sir.
Okay, all right. Good afternoon, everyone. As in afternoon
Good
from
evening.
here.
Good evening.
Okay, okay. It's 4 p.m. here, so that's it. My name is Richmond Asomaning Marfo, as you have been told already. Um, I am a trained nurse from Ghana, and I have been working in Ghana for like 6 years before I came here. So I have been an RN from Ghana for like 7 years. Yes, for like 7 years. So yeah, that's a little bit of I did diploma in Abita, and after that I went to Legon to do my bachelor's. So that is the qualification I'm having now. I don't have any other specialty or something, but I work mostly in the OR or in the theater, as we all know. So that is for now, that is my specialty that I can say. And I've been working in the Bahamas as an RN for next month will be my 1 year, as in November 19th. Um, we came here November 19th last year. So next month will be one
Okay,
year.
okay, okay. Sorry for catching.
Yeah.
Can continue.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Sorry. Let me receive this call. Hello. Oh, nice.
Okay.
Okay. I'll let somebody come and open you. Oh, call Prince. Call Prince. Sorry, guys. Sorry.
Don't worry, don't worry.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
first
So
of okay,
mhm.
when you are done, then I will start bombarding you with the questions.
Yes, yes. So for now, we are the first batch of Ghanaian nurses that we came to the Bahamas. That was last year. So but for now, they are still recruiting from Ghana. As I'm talking to you now, about five Ghanaian nurses arrived here last week, and they are the ones I took them out to, I mean, show them town and all that, to do some few rounds. That is why I was even a bit late, and I came in late somehow. So yes, but for now we are 19 Ghanaian nurses in the Bahamas now, and we just received five. So in total we are 24
That's
Ghanaian
fine.
nurses in the Bahamas now.
Mm.
Yeah, but there are some still. There are a lot of them still in the process. They are yet to come here. Yeah.
Oh,
So for now, that is a little bit about me. So
okay.
I'll just receive questions.
Okay.
So, but give me a second. Give me a second, please.
Okay, please.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
okay. So I wanted to find out first and foremost, what was the application and hiring processing like for you when you moved to Bahamas?
Okay. For us, ours was done. Everything was done by the government of the Bahamas.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, it was. We got a hint from some of our colleagues.
Mm-hmm.
The doctors, some of us got it from um their colleagues in the Bahamas here. I mean, people who know whether relatives or friends or something. So they
Okay.
got their letter and they alerted them and they applied.
Okay.
We we applied through a certain email given to us, and actually it was the Bahamas ambassador to Ghana who conducted that interview.
All right.
So we applied and they booked us for interview, and we did the interview at Kempinski Hotel, and
Okay.
it was a Zoom interview. So we just went into an IT room with your screen, and the people interviewing you were from the Bahamas.
All right.
There were about 12 panels.
Okay.
Yes. And after that, they shortlisted the qualified applicants, and they made us start the whole process. So they requested for our documents, we gave them our documents, and they did everything because as at that time they needed nurses. As at that time they needed nurses to come here. So the government facilitated everything, the registration with the NMC in the Bahamas, everything. So all that we had to do is to just produce our document to them. And there were parts that we did by sending some of the documents to our individual schools for them to fill out our transcript and all that, for them to send it back to the Bahamas for the process to begin. So that is what we did. And after that, when you send your document, your transcript and everything to the Bahamas Nursing Council will go through your document and assess it. And after that, they will give you a response whether you qualify to be an RN in the Bahamas or not. So all those that qualified are those that they give us
Oh,
appointment letters. And after that, after getting the appointment letters, we started the immigration. Then
process.
after process, the immigration process took us about 2 to 3 months. And after that, we got here. It took us two to
Okay.
3 months. Getting the transit visa was a bit challenging because when you are coming here, it's either you use UK, US, or Canada.
Okay.
Those are the closest countries around because Canada is about 1 hour flight from here. US is just 25 minutes flight, and UK is a bit far. That one is about 8 to 9 hours. So, but these are the route that you can use. But the US process takes long, and the Canada too takes long. So the shortest process for the transit visa was UK. So that was what we used.
Oh, okay. Okay. Thank you for that. Okay. So in terms of the work environment, okay, how would you describe the work environment in Bahamas as compared to what we have in Ghana?
For the work environment in the Bahamas, it's almost let me say, they their standard is almost like US. I don't know if it's because of their proximity to the United States or something. So, but in terms of patient care and that, this place, majority of the patients are a bit knowledgeable. I wouldn't say knowledgeable, like they know their condition before they come to the hospital. So, and I think that is it. And the approach in nursing here is about patient first. So whatever you do to a patient, don't do anything to hurt any of your patient. That is it. And here their laws work. In nursing in the Bahamas, it's all about laws. When you are working and you don't go against any law, you are free. But as
Okay.
soon as you go against any law, I mean, they will just take out your license and just yes, you'll be out of nursing.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very
Yeah.
much.
But
So,
but but but
okay.
but for the care,
Okay.
for nursing aspect for the care is almost the same as Ghana. What we do in Ghana, that's the
Okay.
same we do here, like serving medications and all that. I know in Kolebu, nurses are not um uh
Supposed to
uh
set lines and all that.
yeah, supposed to sell lines and all that. Here is the same thing. Nurses are not supposed to sell lines.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
What you do is you serve medications and you assist or you supervise. Basically, here as RN, here they call us RN, registered nurses. So you do supervision because they have TCNs, that is the trained clinical nurses, and we have the PCA. Okay,
Mm,
Charlie. And we have the PCA, that's the patient care assistant. So those
okay.
are the ones that they assist you in managing the ward.
Oh, okay.
Because when you are on duty as an RN, you are the head of the ward. So you control all these people. So you tell them what to do and you supervise. It's either you supervise or some of them you have to assist them in whatever they are doing
Oh,
as a
okay.
nurse.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay. So, the your typical work schedule, how is it like? Is it just like us? And before that, I wanted to find out. I heard rumors that they still do paper and pen. Is it true?
No, you see, here is 50-50.
Oh,
We
okay.
do both. It's
Hybrid.
not completely, yeah, it's not completely computer or it's not completely paper.
Okay.
We do 50-50.
Okay.
Somewhere like OR, I'm in the OR. In the OR, we do computer. We use Citrix.
Okay.
I don't know if you are familiar with Citrix. Yes, that
Okay.
is, yeah, that is what we use in the OR. And some of the units also use the Citrix, but there are still some of the units that they are using the paper. So it's 50-50. We blend the two in here.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. So I wanted to know the your work schedule and how the shift runs. Is it like the normal 6 hours or normal 12-hour shift or something?
Now here is 8 hours, and you have 1 hour break. You have 1 hour food break and you have 15 minutes tea break.
15-minute tea
So
break and 1 hour food. Oh, okay.
yeah, yeah. So but at times when the ward or your unit is too busy, we forgo the tea break, which is the 15 minutes, but you take your food break, which is the 1 hour.
Oh, okay.
And
Okay.
we have three, it's like almost like Ghana, but there's a slight difference. We have three shift system. We have the early, which is the morning, and we have the late, which is the afternoon, and we have the night.
Okay. So it's like you're
The
running like an
early,
8-hour system.
yes, yes, it's 8 hours.
Oh,
It's
okay.
8 hours. Yeah. So but the difference is the timing. In Ghana, it's like from is it 7 a.m. to 2 p.m., right?
Yes.
So here is from 7:30 to 3. That is for the morning shift, and the afternoon shift starts from 3 to 10:30, and the night from 10:30 to 8 a.m. in the morning.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. And we run 5-day shifts, 2 days off in a week.
Okay. Okay. That's fine. So are there any specialized rules for the RNs in Bahamas? Like the way we have our
Uh,
critical care nurses, I nurses, and all that. And if we can
yes, there are.
incorporate what we have here there.
Yes, yes, that is what they look out for. And here it's not like yeah, it's somehow specialty though, but here they base on where you have your experience most.
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay.
So, in the somewhere like in the US, they don't really have specialty in code specialty.
Oh, okay.
When you are being employed, you're being taken as RN.
Yes.
And when you go where your interest is, you go there and you are being trained to suit that unit. So if it's
Okay.
like OR, you go there as an RN and they train you to be OR RN. It's the same thing here. So those people that we came here, they asked us, um, uh, but they will ask you where your interest is. Even though you have experience, they will check your CV where your experience is. And
Mhm.
but they'll still go ahead and ask you where your interest is. So
Okay.
if you have interest in ICU, or you have interest in OR, or you have interest in A&E or wherever, that is where they put you. But basically, if you give them the chance, like when they ask you where you're interested and you say you don't have any, like you don't, you are versatile,
Okay.
they will check your experience background, and they find out you have the experience mode is where they put you. But if you're already specialized, if you have specialty from Ghana, they will fix you at that specialty if you are still interested in that side.
Okay. That's fine. And that's good to know. Okay.
Mhm.
So, so what other career advancements do they offer for nurses, if they have any,
Uh,
or any educational opportunity? Like the way you work here for a while, you get some study leave and go and pursue other courses and all that. Are there opportunities like that when we come in as nurses from foreign countries?
yes, as foreigners, yes, they have their University of Bahamas that they do um some nursing specialties there. So if you want to go there, like you have to um blend, but your unit in charge, you have to inform your unit in charge. Then unit in charge will inform the HR, and they'll know that, oh, you have started this specialty, so you're going to school or something, but you'll still be working. So you
Okay.
blend it. You'll be working and schooling at the same time.
So
But
at this, do
it,
they sponsor
it,
for the school?
no,
Sorry to cut you.
no. Yeah, I was coming to that. For that is self-sponsored. The hospital has nothing to do with that. If you want to do any specialty, it's supposed to be self-sponsored. Unless unless the hospital um is in shortage of a unit that they want to train some nurses to fill in that unit. That is when the government or the hospital will sponsor
Okay.
that person. But if you have your own specialty, your own interest somewhere that you want to go and do that one, you're gonna sponsor yourself.
Okay. Okay. So, how does that's the elephant in the room, the salary. So, how do you compare
Okay.
the salary like between Bahamas and Ghana? I know there will be a bit of a discrepancy, but we want to know how are the salary structure? How are they paid? Are there bonuses? Are there time and a half for those kind of stuff? We want to know.
Yes, there are. So people don't really want to talk about their pay slip and all that, but because of this, I don't know, maybe because of some restrictions or something, but I can still share
Okay.
a little bit about it.
Okay.
So the contracts that we have, it's not like we have contracts for all foreigners, no matter where you're coming from, is the same.
Okay.
So when you come, you start from the base, no matter your rank from your country or whatever, you start from the base. They
Okay.
start you as RN. And here the ranks that they have, all nurses are RNs. Not all nurses, like all registered nurses, call them RNs, but
Okay.
their position from RN or the staff nurse, then you go to nursing officer one, nursing officer two, and PNO. These are the
Okay.
ranks we have
Okay.
here.
Okay.
Yes. So the salary wise, when they are
Mhm.
starting you as a base, they for us now, we take at the end of the month is about $2,700 a month.
Okay. That,
So
that's
then,
it.
and they have uniform allowance of $300, almost $300. That is $285 per month.
Per
That
month.
is
Okay.
yes, that's uniform allowance attached to your salary. So in a whole, you are almost about 3,000
And
something a month.
$3,000 a month. Okay.
Yes.
That's
So
good
average.
money.
Yeah, average. So that is
Average.
what.
Oh, okay. Oh, then that's fine.
And yeah, and when it comes to uh overtime,
Uh-huh.
overtime when you have like you are on duty or something and you have overtime, maybe I'm on duty for early or morning and they give me overtime for afternoon, is time and a half.
Okay.
And
Okay.
when you are off and they call you for overtime, it's times two.
Oh,
It's
okay.
double.
So just
Yes.
give us a scenario. Just give us a scenario.
Scenario of the
Time
salary
and
or
a
something.
half. Time and a half.
Oh, okay. So the time and a half. So it's a scenario like maybe in a day on a
Yeah.
shift, maybe you are being paid $100 on a shift, on a regular shift morning, right?
Yes.
Let's say you have $100 on a regular shift morning. So that is your $100 for the shift. And if you have to do overtime for that afternoon, that same day on
Mhm.
the afternoon, they are going to add $150 to that $100. So making
Fifty
$250.
dollars. Okay.
That
That's
is the time and a half.
wow. That's good money.
Yes,
Uh,
yes. So
Oh,
that is a time and a half. And
mhm.
let's say if you are off duty and they call you for a shift, like you are off, you don't have duty and they call you for overtime for early, only morning is times two. So the $100 that they are going to pay you, they are going to pay you times two,
Okay.
which is going to be
Two hundred
um
dollars.
yes.
Okay.
No, so the $100 and another 100 times two. So that one is going to be like
Three hundred
$300 per
dollars.
that.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
Okay. Okay.
for
Okay.
that shift
Okay.
alone.
Oh, then that's fine.
Yes. So that one alone is going to be like $300
Oh, okay.
when you are off duty. And when you go on night duty, night duty, the hours are a bit lengthy. So that one too, they calculate. So if you do a lot of night, let's say you go for night overtime, they call you for night overtime. That one too, night overtime, because of the extra hours, you'll be getting somewhere around maybe, okay, for now, if some of us go for night duty or night overtime, we are being paid about $370 just for one night.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
So, and at the end of the contract, they have what they call gratuity. Gratuity is 40% of your annual salary will be given to you at the end of your contract
You don't mean
as
it.
that. Yes, as gratuity. It's in our contract. So if in the whole at the end of the 2 years, the total money that you get at the end of the 2 years, they give you 40% out of it as your gratuity.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So, thank you for that. And I wanted us to touch on the licensing requirements. And before
Okay.
that, there was a question about midwives. Are midwives eligible to join?
Midwife. Now we are trying to actually some few of us are trying to talk to the NMC Bahamas. Yeah, this is about recruiting from other countries to work in the Bahamas is a bit new to this place.
Okay.
So some of the things they are now trying to emerge it into their system.
Okay.
Do you get it? Yes.
Mhm.
So now for the midwives, they don't accept midwives to like train midwives from elsewhere to
Also,
work
okay.
in the Bahamas.
Okay.
If unless you have, let's say, masters in midwifery.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, unless you have
Okay.
masters in midwifery. But
Okay.
we are trying to talk to the NMC, their NMC, the council here, if some of the midwives can come in and register as RNs
Okay.
and they start working as RNs here. But we haven't gotten feedback. I
We are
think
keeping our fingers crossed.
yes, they give us time frame to come back for a response, and we
Okay.
haven't.
Okay.
Yeah, we
So,
haven't heard from them. So
so
that is
what
what
of the
that is.
mental health nurses?
The mental health, yeah, mental health nurses too, they need them. For them, they send them to our public health sectors.
Okay.
Let me chip in this. And the public health sectors, you see, when you're coming in and it's not the PMH, the PHA, which is the Public Health Public Hospitals Authority,
Okay.
and the PHA, the Public Health Authority. We have two. So the Public Health Authority are the public health sectors.
Okay.
And that side, they have, here they have more than 700 islands in the Bahamas.
Wow.
Yeah, about more than 700 islands, but not all of them that's they
Are
are occupied.
habitable.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just a few of them.
Okay.
So the ones that they have people there, they have clinics there. So those clinics and the clinics in Nassau, like the capital city of the Bahamas, no, is being managed by the public health.
Okay.
So the mental health nurses, when they come, they will be sent to the public health sectors. And
Okay.
there, some of them, majority of them, they need them to send them to other islands.
Okay.
And
Okay.
here, the other islands, when you are being put there, some of our colleagues are there. When we
Okay.
came, the 19 of us that we came, about six, no, let me see, about seven of them were sent to the other islands. And there, when you are being sent to the other islands and you accept, the government pays for your accommodation.
I was even coming to that. You
Yes, the
continue.
government, for that, the government pays for your accommodation, the government pays for your utility, the government gives you car, the government gives you mileage, and what again? Yes, that is it. So there, when you go to the islands, you don't pay for anything. You don't pay for anything. And they give you your normal salary, everything intact. But one thing about the islands, there are no overtime. They don't
Okay.
do overtime on the island, or even with the clinics, they don't do overtime.
Mm-hmm.
So when you are said, but there the government takes care of your everything, your rent, your utility, your transportation, everything.
Okay.
So that is the difference. But those that are in the hospital, and the hospital too, they have two. They have one in Freeport, and we have the PMH, Princess
Okay.
Margaret Hospital. So when you come, you see that you are in Nassau or you are in Freeport Hospital.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was even about to ask about housing and relocation packages and as well as health insurance.
Off the
For
light.
for for relocation allowances, that one they give to the public health people. Like when you get here and you are moving from Nassau to your island,
What that is draw first
the
and
government the government takes care of your relocation. Like the government gives you a certain amount, I think $2,500 or so for your relocation
Okay.
for the public health people. But we that's in the hospital, they don't give us
Relocation
any.
package.
Yeah. But
So,
relocation, when you are coming, the government pays for everything. The government pays for your tickets, your flights, and the government will give you accommodation for 1 month. Then after 1 month, your salary will start coming and you have to get your own accommodation.
okay. 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 That's fine. Okay. So let's come to uh licensing and requirements. What requirements do we need? So you take us
The
through step by step.
licensing, okay, so the licensing, you will need first and foremost, you see, there's a form, and first there is the council's email. You have to send them an email that you are a nurse, you're a registered nurse from Ghana, and you would like to register with their council. Then from there, they will send you their official form that you have to fill and send it back to them.
Okay.
But yes, but with the form too, I have a form. I can send it to you when we are done,
Okay.
so that you start. Yeah. So the form contains of the form. We have part A and part B. The part A is for your own details that you have to fill. So you have to fill your educational background, your experience that you have, and all that. You fill in there. Then after that, the part B is for your schools, all the schools that you have gone to. If you've gone to 2 schools, you send, you make photocopies of the part B and send it to all those schools. And your schools are supposed to fill in your credit hours and all your clinical hours that you did whilst in training school.
Okay.
Then your school will send it to the council.
Okay.
No, you are not going to send it. Your
Richie,
school.
sorry to cut
Yes.
you in here. On the
Mhm.
form, I realized that there was biochemistry in there. Somebody is asking me if in the degree phase, diploma to degree phase, he didn't do biochemistry. What are the opportunities? Can they waive that one off?
There's a biochemistry in there. I don't know. I haven't
No, when
checked
you are
though.
filling the forms, there was a portion where there was biochem.
Yeah,
No.
so the biochem, it doesn't really no, you see, on when it comes down or something, they have others. So if you didn't do biochem, the other type that you did, you just stated in the
Oh,
others.
okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
yeah.
So please carry on.
So your school, when you send it to the part B to your school, they will fill that part and they will just um forward it to the council. And the council, the items that you need your, when you are bringing to them, you need your scan part of your biometric part of your passport. You will need all your NMC certificates and your PIN. Your PIN shouldn't expire. It should be like active.
Active. Okay.
Yes. You scan the front and back. You do photocopies of all your certificates, both nursing and the school certificates and everything.
Okay.
So, and your certificates, your PIN and your NMC certificates and your passports are supposed to be um um signed by a lawyer or a judge or something for them to how do you call it? They have a word for it.
Notarize.
Yeah, notarize. Yes, that's it. So they have to notarize those documents: your passport, your NMC certificate, and your NMC PIN. They have to notarize these three. Then you add all those other things. And you need a police report.
Okay.
Yes, you need a police report. A police report that is not expired or that is not more than 6 months.
Okay.
And you add it to it. Then the first part, which is the part A that I said, you is your personal details and stuff like that. So when you fill, then you add all these documents to it. Then you personally, you post to the nursing council. And you need with your documents, you need references, 3 of them.
Okay.
You need one from somebody that you've worked with, either your matron, or you're in charge. And you need one from a medical practitioner, a doctor or somebody. And you need one from either a public figure. It could be your pastor, but mostly they want your pastor to do that
Oh, okay.
for character reference. So they have the character reference and they have the professional reference. So the professional reference, one from your matron or your in charge, and one from your medical practitioner, which is a doctor or something, and one from your pastor for the character reference. Then
Okay.
after that, you add all together, then you post it to through either DHL or all those ones that are there to the council. They have a special address that I will send it to you. So after sending all those things, then the fee for the council is $170. $170. You pay that before the council will start reviewing your documents and assessing your documents. So when they finish assessing your documents, they will notify you that whether your documents, I mean, you pass through the necessary whatever, and your credit hours has been approved. So now you are qualified RN in the Bahamas. and your
Okay.
certificate and your PIN and your stuff are ready for pickup. So that one, you have to let somebody from here go pick it up. That is what I do for most of them. Most of them,
Okay.
I have their certificate and their pins here.
Okay.
You just go and pick it up for them, then that's it. So after getting your pin and your certificates, then you can now apply for the job.
Mhm.
So you now apply for the job in the hospital. So the six that recently came, what I did was after their everything, getting their certificate and all their pin and all that, I sent them the address of one of the HRs in the hospitals. So they conducted special interview for them. And after that, all of them passed through. And I mean, they came in last week. They are here.
We
So
thank God.
that is what I've been doing. And there are people too in the line that are yet to be interviewed. I think they wait to get a certain number before they interview them.
So we can still
So
apply then.
you can still apply because the government budget is to build about 2 new hospitals next year. So they need after here they need more nurses.
Mm,
Because
guys,
there's pressure in the hospital. Because of that, there are a lot of time that people are even tired. They don't even go for the overtime. And because of
they'll go and
shortage,
swim.
because of because of the shortage that we have, some of the units have been closed because we don't have staff.
Wow, guys.
Yes, like their main emergency. Here they have about 3 emergency units. 2 has been closed down. It's only one that is operational because of shortage. And some of the wards, we have some of the wards. I know of about 3 or 4 wards that have been closed because of shortage of staff. Because day in, day out, some of the staffs are retiring, going on retirement. Some are moving to the US, some are moving to Canada with their family and all that. So every day they need more staff. You get it. So, and recently, I don't
Mhm.
know whether you heard that the ambassador came to Ghana to conduct some interview.
Yes, for the doctors, and I think some doctors
Yeah,
are
for the doctors. Yeah, and now the doctors, their list has come out. They took 20 doctors. So they are on the immigration level now for their process. And for the nurses list, they conducted the interview. For now, they said they are going to take 30 nurses, but the list are not yet out because most of them are not through with their NMC registration.
okay.
Yes. So that list is still pending, but they are done with the interview.
Okay.
But yeah, but however, if you have your certificate and PIN and all that, you can apply direct, like what my colleagues that came in last week did. They
Did okay.
applied direct to the hospital, and the hospital conducted the interview for them. The one that ambassador came is through the government, the Ministry of Health. The Ministry of Health sent the ambassador to come and conduct all those things because now they've stopped recruiting from Nigeria. Because and one thing,
Mhm.
if because the Ghanaians here, we
Mhm.
want to maintain good name.
Katri,
So
Katri, Katri. I want
uh
Katri,
Ga-
Kakra.
because Ghana for near wahan ye pese yenya dimpa. Well,
Mhm.
because I have one, they believe in trust. If say you break that trust, that's it. They will cut your country off and they will move to another country. That's what they've done to Nigeria right now. Because Nigeria for no no me say omunya baha because I have no nurse now but after 1 year no when you apply for US or Canada visa or something it's not any difficult thing. It's rest assured say you are going to get. And some of us no yɛbɛdu ha no next month yɛbɛnya 1 year but even that ebi mo apply US visa na ɔmanya ɛna ebi mo akɔtwerɛ mo NCLEX koraa wɔ US aba
Mhm.
wate ase so Nigeria for no first na ɔmo baeɛ no as soon as they came I think after a year they applied for the US visa and Canadian visa and all that as soon as they got it they just left
Okay.
they didn't even notify them they just left like that Do you get it?
Mm.
So that is why they stopped recruiting from Nigeria for now. It's
Okay.
only Ghana. So send America say Ghana for near per se you maintaining a good name. No, unya bedu happy will be about bedu bia your group I for me. Tunya bedu ani akacho say make sure say you finish with them with your contract.
Contract
Even
answer.
yes, even if you have the chance to go to US or Canada, finish with the contract here.
Okay. So is there a
And
chance
here,
you can pay them off?
if no, here in the contract is not they don't have anything like that in the contract.
Okay.
Do you get?
Okay.
But you can resign
Okay.
at any time. One thing is that in the contract, when you resign without finishing your contract, you are not going to get a gratuity.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yes,
If
you
you
are
are
not
going
going
to
to get.
resign, if you are going to resign, fine. I think it's good.
Yes, if you want to resign, that one is somehow good. But for Ghanaians, when you come, we try to make sure everybody finish your contracts before you move. Because if you don't do that and everybody gets up, like you get chance to go to the US or Canada and you just resign, they see a lot of resignation coming in from Ghanaians. They will just stop from recruiting from Ghana. That means because of some few people that came in, they are blocking other people's chance.
Okay. Okay.
So
That's fine.
anybody that want to come in here, we just talk to them that at least the first contract that they give is 2 years. And after 2 years is renewable. You can renew it anytime that's at any length that you want. And after 2 years, the next contract can be 3 years or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it depends on you.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So
Mhm.
I want to ask, is it the entry, is it diploma or BSN?
The
And
entry is
also,
BSN.
and also the sorry, 1 minute. I was trying to check those who have signed contracts in the US, like and waiting for the whole retrogression phase to finish. Can they
Mhm.
apply? And if they apply, I don't know. It depends on the levels or the stages at which they are. And you know that with the retrogression phase is like 2 years. So within the 2 years, they might be in Ghana or elsewhere. I hope, can they still apply?
No, I don't understand your question. As in the
Okay,
retrogression, some
so
of them
so
have about 2 years.
yes, once you pass the NCLEX, you have say 2 years and some few months or so to prepare to leave to the US. Within the 2 years, you are technically stuck in Ghana or wherever you are. So I don't know if the person can actually apply. You
You
get it?
see, as
Mhm.
here, if your stay in Ghana, if you have the NCLEX
Yeah.
and you are waiting for the retrogression and you have less than 2 years, I don't know because the whole process for this is about a little about 5 months, five, let's say 6 months.
Okay.
Do you get it? So if
Okay.
you have less than 2 years of your retrogression or something, then the process is going to take like 6 months. That means already 1 year is gone. Then you are left with 1 year.
Mhm.
And the contract that these people give is 2 years
Okay.
for the start.
Okay.
Get it? For the start. It's 2 years for the start. And for me, I don't think it would be a good idea for you to get a contract within 2 years. And within that same 2 years, you don't finish your first contract and you resign. Even though you have the liberty and everything to resign, but it will be some way, I don't know, because the hospital or the government will, I mean, bring you here, the airfare, everything.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I
Okay.
don't I don't think it would be a good idea if you have like 2 years for the retrogression. I don't think
Okay.
it would be a
And the
good
two
idea.
years, I don't think the 2 years is even something fixed because it could be more than 2 years because people have written since 2022 and they are still here. You are almost there to
Uh-huh.
2025. You get it?
Yes, yes, yes.
Uh-huh.
I was going to say that because I know
Yes.
of the retrogression at times it extends, it elongates. So that one, I don't know. But you can still apply and come. I don't know.
Okay.
You can
So,
still apply. Yes, of course, you can
uh,
still apply.
okay. So somebody's asking, how about rent? How is rent? And before I go
Okay,
to that, sorry, before I go to that, you spoke about a religious leader signing one of
your
your
document.
forms. Yes, somebody
Yes.
was asking in the comment section if the person is not a Christian, can the imam or whoever, a traditional leader,
Yes, Imam. All they need is a pub. I just said they mostly want a pastor. So if the person is Imam, fair enough. The person supposed to be a public figure, and the person should have his or her personal stamp.
okay, okay,
Yes, the person should have his or her personal
personal
stamp.
stuff. Okay,
Yeah, when it comes to the character reference.
okay,
Yes.
okay. So what of rent issues? How is the
Okay,
rent
so
like, and how is the cost of
yeah,
living in general?
yes, in general, I would say the cost of living in the Bahamas is a little bit high
Okay,
because here is I mean, tourism something.
okay.
The country generates their
Money
income
through
from,
tourism. Okay,
yeah, their source from tourism. They don't
okay,
produce anything. You get it? Because of that, they have interesting places here. Acronym de Morphe. What I say, Bahamas is nice. And it's almost like that if I say um okay, I wouldn't say it's expensive. Relatively, it's expensive because if even in Ghana, if you're living in Ghana, I always give this example. If you're living in Ghana and cost of living, even in Ghana, cost of living in somewhere like East Legon is different from other parts
yes,
of Accra. Do you understand?
yes.
Yes, it's the same thing here. So in here, there are places that when you go and buy certain things, they are expensive, and there are places that you go and buy certain things. The cost of items there is almost the same like the ones in US.
Oh, okay,
Do you get it?
okay.
Yes.
So
And
rent wise, let's
rent
do.
wise,
Mhm.
rent wise, practical example, I'm living now. I live most of us, the first Ghanaian that we came, and we are starting everything afresh and all that. We live together.
Okay,
Where I am is a two-bedroom house with everything. And here they are rent, you just walk in with your bags. It's fully furnished. It's fully furnished. They have everything in it. All you need is carry your bags and go and live in. So two-bedroom house with a kitchen, with washroom, everything, hall, and we are paying $1,005 a month.
oh, okay. For
Yes,
the
that is a
whole
50.
house.
Yeah, for the whole two-bedroom house.
Oh, okay. So that means you can split and pay like 750, 750.
No,
Okay.
so even we that we are here, we are three. So each person pays $500.
Oh, that's fine.
Yes. And our utility here, water is free. So we don't pay water. And electricity every month, we don't pay more than $100 a month.
Oh, okay.
And we have washer, we have dryer, we have everything. I mean, everything electronic, you can see.
Okay.
So that's it. That's for the two-bedroom. And we have one bedroom, what we call a one-bedroom self-contained, like okay, what we call chamber and hall in Ghana.
Okay.
Yeah, they call it one bedroom.
Okay.
So, so that one you can get some from between 700 and 1,000, depending on the location.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
you can get some 700 to 1,000, depending on the location. And here, one bedroom can be shared by two people. So our next room apartment is a one bedroom like self-contained. That one is being shared by two um
Okay.
Ghanaian
Okay.
females. They are females, so they are sharing
Females.
one.
Okay.
So they split 500, 500.
500. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So
So,
that's it. And it depends. Like I said, it depends on the location, but
okay.
averagely, rent for two-bedroom house ranges from 1,200 and 2,000,
Oh, okay.
depending on the location.
Okay.
And for one-bedroom house, the ranges from 700 to 1,000 for
Okay.
a chamber hall.
Okay. So,
Yes.
can we move with our dependents?
Oh, yes. The contract comes with you moving in with your spouse and your dependents who are less than 18 years.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so you can move in with your spouse and your children and everything,
Uh,
depending on your capacity. If you can
afford.
accommodate and afford them, that's
Uh-huh.
fine.
The
They
work
don't.
permit, will it cover your husband or your wife?
The work permit covers you alone. Your wife will get, your spouse will get permit to stay in the Bahamas as long as you stay. However, there are, even if you don't have work permit, there are works that your spouse can do
Okay.
that can get money. Yes, because
Okay.
here they have home care jobs. Home care jobs home care jobs pay between thousand. They have living.
Okay.
That one you live in with the person that you don't pay rent, you don't pay anything. They pay around thousand, between 1,500 and 1,800 or 2,000.
Okay.
And if you go and come, you are being paid between 2,000 and 2,500 per month.
Okay.
Yes, so that is it. And there are other jobs that you can equally do
Mm-hmm.
with that, because there are other companies ready to employ without work permits. I mean,
Okay. Okay. So
when
so
you
it's a
come,
bit flexible.
yeah, it's a bit flexible, yes.
Okay.
So some of the companies too can employ, if they need your spouse service, they can employ you and do work permits for you.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So through the company, they will employ you and just change your status to then give you work permit so that you can work.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So those who have specialty degrees, like those who have gone to Ghana College and those who have done probably a specialty degree in
Yeah.
nursing,
Mhm.
are they also eligible?
You are highly eligible. The people that came last week, two of them just graduated. They graduate the week that they graduated, that the same week. I think it's the following week that they came, or two.
Uh,
Yes. I don't know. I think two of them, two of the ladies
mhm.
graduated and came to Ghana College or whatever. And we came, about three of us, yes, three of us has completed the Ghana College thing. So that is it. But when you come, those qualifications are not going to affect your salary or your rank. You still start from the base. Just that they will fix you at where your specialty is.
Okay.
Yes. But it's not going to affect anything. It's not going to increase anything. You are all going to be the same RNs.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see. Any question else? Okay. So how are you juggling social life there with your work life?
Oh,
Is it?
social life, that one, it depends on you, oh my guy.
Somebody wants to know, so that's what I'm asking.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that one, it depends on you because there are a lot of places to go from here. And here, you see, the work is so flexible. It's not like Ghana that a chin like that. What you say?
Yeah.
I know. Oh, yeah, 4 weeks annual leave within a year, and you have compassionate leave of 20 days. You have uh you have sick leave of, I don't know, I think 25 days or something. And you have call-ins 25 times a year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so the call-in is, I mean, you can call in sick at any time. You don't need any sick certificate or excuse duty or something to present.
I like the way we do in Ghana that you need an excuse duty before
Excuse duty. No,
you
no, no, no.
work or
Here,
something.
yeah, you can just call in that you are sick or you don't feel like coming to work today.
Oh,
And
okay.
that's it. But if it extends more than 2 days, that one you need
Oh, okay.
leave. Because you can call in 2 times in a week and 25 times in the whole year.
In the whole year. Oh,
Yes.
then that's good.
Yes. You can call in 25 times in a whole year and 2 times in a week. So in a week, if you call in 2 times and you want to call in again, that one you need
Mm.
a sick slip. They call it sick slip here,
Okay.
or sick certificate. You need that. Yes. But
Okay.
if you don't wait, but maybe and they were sorry, or plans, or rounds, baby. Yeah, you can call in, say, today you don't feel like coming to work. That's it. That's calling.
Okay. So
Then you,
okay. Another question here is about tax and
okay,
transportation.
okay. Like taxes on our salaries.
Yes, and generally, and transportation, how is it like?
Here, our salary is tax free. They don't tax it. So your contract, what they give you, they will pay. That's what it comes to your account. It's tax free. They don't tax whether it's your salary or your overtime or whatever. They don't tax anything. Your whole money comes to you.
Okay.
And
So,
the taxes, they add a little taxes on the items on the shops that we buy. But
okay.
they will, and it's not all the items. Some of the items that are taxable, they will tell you that even tomatoes, when you're going to buy tomatoes, they will show you the real amount, they will show you the tax and everything on it. So
Okay.
you will, the items that are tax free, they will tell you that this comes with no tax and all that. They will tell you on the shop
Okay.
before.
So, okay.
And
Uh,
for transportation wise,
mhm.
for this place, my people that comes, I always tell them that here you need your
Okay.
own car before you can do most of your round, especially if you are a professional worker, you need a car. So in the hospital like this, everybody has a car, even the cleaners, they all have cars. You get it? Because here they have bus system and taxis and all that. But a taxi, you need to book it before they come. And when you book a taxi for one, like a short distance, they will charge you about $50 for a short distance.
Okay.
Yes. So that one is expensive. And for the bus, no matter where you go in Nassau, it is $1.50 $1.50.
Okay.
Yes. And with that, the bus is not really reliable because if you're a professional, you see the bus, as soon as it comes, when it gets to where people want to stop, the bus will just stop and it will delay you. At times, if you don't take care, you will run being late to work and all that. And
Apotokai.
start working from 4 a.m. and they close at 6 p.m. Do you get it? So after 6, you are not going to catch any bus in town. And here is the case that your late shift or your afternoon shift starts from 3 to 10:30. Do you get
Okay.
it? And no saa no upon one ɛda bɛfie wontumi mbɛfie is either sɛ wadamfo bi ɛma no lift anaasɛ your friend is saying yes anaasɛ wofrɛ taxi nso wofrɛ taxi no but at that time no when charge you between $50 and $100 the ɔbɛgye wo.
Wow.
Yeah, because here no the taxi is expensive because taxis no ɛnyɛ cars nketenkete na use for taxi. They
Okay.
use, I mean, big cars, comfortable cars and all that, that.
Okay.
So yes, that is why it's a bit expensive. So here, no, yeah, you buy, everybody has a car now. I mean, when you come, it's a necessity to own a car as a nurse. You have to
Okay.
get it. You can't say you be a nurse in the Bahamas and without having a car. You have to.
So
You
the
must.
car, how do you guys get it? Are you supposed to? Is
And
it cheaper to
the
get a
car,
car around?
it's cheap because here, let me say your 2 months salary can get you a car.
Okay.
And also when you come, you see the hospital makes it flexible for you. Because something they call salary advance. They can give you about 2-3 months of your salary to sort
Okay.
yourself when it comes to like to sort accommodation and to get car and all that. So they will give you advance and they will be deducting it from your salary without interest.
Wow. Okay.
Yes. So that is what they did for us. Or that is what they do for
Everyone.
all,
Okay.
yes, everyone. You are
Okay.
entitled to take salary advance. Even after that, you get it. Even after that, if maybe within a year, on what you pay for import EBI emergency, you can request for 2 or 3 months advance salary. They will give it to you and they'll start deducting it from you from your salary. If you take like let's say 2 months, okay, if you take 2-3 months salary advance, they will deduct from your salary within 6 months. That is the
Okay.
yes, they can go.
Okay.
Yes, in 6 months. So that is what they do.
All right. That's fine. So someone was also asking that the years of promotion, how is it like?
But here, you see, they are promotion something is way. It's not like Ghana. Here, it takes a very because they don't have so many ranks in the nursing fraternity. Like I said, they have from staff nurse, you go to nursing officer 1, nursing officer 2, and PNO. That's it. The highest is the PNO.
Okay.
Yes. So before you move, I think it takes about 3 years or so before you move to another rank.
Okay.
Yes, it takes about either 3 years or 4 years. I don't know. I don't really know because we are here, we are not thinking about ranks or anything, Masa. When you
You are
come as
thinking of the next location,
oh yeah, my guy, watch it. And
I
you had
get
ever
it.
play rank, you had ever play rank. It's your honey buy and you drink cranial. It's your
Mm,
dream home, you bother on that.
mm,
Yeah, we don't bother on that. But and our age months, I think say every year, no, your salary not appreciates a little. So as you
okay.
work, it will be appreciating.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
So
Richie, what about nurse anesthetists? So the questions are two. One is about nurse anesthetists and those who are hired by the government. Does the government take any amount of money from your salaries?
which government? Ghana government and which government?
Bahamas government, any of them, those who facilitate your movement, those who are being taken by the government, not those who go like the ones you did for the 6 people, but those who initially taken like your group. Does the
No,
government take something from you or you take your money and you go?
no. Even the people that I did for that they came in last week, it was the hospital that facilitated everything. They bought their tickets. They have given them 1 month accommodation. After that 1 month, they have to look for their own accommodation. Do you get it? So that one, they are not going to deduct anything from your salary. That is why they give you the contract. So the contract is there. The contract, whatever is in the contract, they didn't say they are going to deduct it any money from your salary
Yes.
for they facilitating your movement.
Yeah.
And when we came to, it was the same. Even the um uh all the costs that we incurred when we were in Ghana, the schools facilitating NMC verification and all that.
Yes.
When you come, there is a form, or when you go to the HR or the account office, you pick that form, you fill, they'll give you back all those monies. But
Well,
we say your first badge into na obi no obekere say
one has so much more quiet. You
yeah,
understand? Yes.
those things we forgot them, but we more my ban. My catch them say I'll show them the process so that they go through a common boy
Okay. Okay.
they will pay it to them. So here, whatever monies they pay on you by bringing you here, they don't take anything from your salary. When your money
Okay.
comes, it
Okay.
comes in full.
Okay. So what of the nurse anesthetists? What are their
Nurse anesthetists here,
Mhm.
they don't use they don't have anything like nurse anesthetists,
Okay.
but rather they have what they call anesthesia assistants.
AEs. Oh, okay.
Yes, AAs. They have anesthesia assistant AAs. And all the anesthetists are like doctors.
Doctors, yes. Okay.
Yeah, that's what they use. So the doctors are the anesthetists and the AAs assist them. So in every and the doctors and the anesthetists, they have some in ICU, they have some in emergency, they have some on
Yes.
the wards,
Yes.
they have
Yes.
majority of them are in the
In the
OR
yes, in the
theater.
theaters. Okay.
Yeah, where I am the
Okay.
OR. So
Okay.
that is so in every room you have about 2 or 3 anesthesiologists in every room on each case, and
Okay.
you have about 1 anesthesia assistant supporting
By
them. The anesthesia assistant, they don't really do anything. They just
they just
arrange
arrange the staff for them to work.
the
Yeah.
staff for the
Yes.
anesthetist to come and work. So as
Yes.
soon as the anesthetist comes, everything is ready. Or no
Yes.
about my spine, no my G, no my
Oh
baby,
my.
or we are no A for one in
Okay.
a big cleaning up.
All right.
Yes.
Okay. That's fine. Okay, so someone is also asking about if the person breaches the contract. I think you touched on earlier. If the
Yes,
person breaches the contract, you won't get your gratuity. You can
yes,
resign actually, but you won't get your gratuity.
yes.
But
You
it's
can
also not
resign.
prudent to do just some short time and
That is
decide
it.
to leave.
That
Yes,
is my advice. Yes,
yes.
at least if you make your mind that you're coming here, at least make up your mind that your first contract, you are going to finish it. Then after that, when your movement from here to other place is not ready, you can go in for another contract, whether 3 years. Okay, here the normal thing they do is your first contract, they give you 2 years. And after that, the subsequent ones are 3 years each.
Okay. So,
Yes, that's what they do.
okay.
So when you're able to finish your first 2 years, your subsequent ones, I mean, you can resign at any time when your stuff are ready. That is what most of them here they do.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
about last 2 3 years, no, last 2 3 weeks ago or something. About 6 or 5 Filipinos left to the US.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah.
Okay. Okay. I think we have exhausted most of our questions.
Mm.
I'll open the floor for 3 more questions, then we'll call it a day. Okay.
Okay, that's fine. That's
Mm.
fine.
So if you know you have a question, just raise your hand up and let me call you. Then Richie will answer your questions for you. Guys, you are taking just 3 questions. Hello.
Obiade, that's about this time. About Beya in Ghana.
We're
About
about
Beya
nine there.
Yenda
nine.
yenda.
Hey.
Mhm.
So diploma for let me apply.
Pacho,
Oh, there be diploma for normal qualification bachelor's first degree.
First degree.
Kweku Richmond. Nti
Diploma.
wakɔ na agya ho hwehwɛ yɛn kakra da mpo.
hey,
Pacho,
please, we are,
Meanwhile, ni ɔmo suban.
oh,
Meanwhile, ni
Hey.
I'll catch you.
Irene, please,
Yes.
the seminar is going on. It's being recorded and sent onto the channel.
Oh, you, I hear. I'll
If you
catch
have
Kweku.
any fights, we will.
Irene, the captain, you still fight here.
Eunice, you can talk now, okay? Eunice, you can talk now.
Okay. Good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, please. I joined late, so I didn't really get what you spoke about from the beginning. So, in case I am interested, I want to know how I'm supposed to go about it, and can I go with my dependents as well? Thank you very much.
Okay, yes. About the dependent, I think I touched on it. But yes, you can come with your dependent. You can come with your spouse and your dependents who are less than 18 years.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yes.
And what about
Okay.
if so how do I even start the whole thing if I'm interested?
With that, okay. From the beginning, you need to send the council an email that you want to register with them, and they will send you the official form to start with, to fill it and send it back to them. So there's a part that you fill it personally, and there's a part that you send to your school for your school to fill and send it to the council, and they will go through your documents and notify you whether you qualify or not. So that is it. But my people, the people that I'm helping them to do it, when they apply, I think when you send them a message to be registered with the council, it takes about a week or so before they respond. So what I do is I have the form. So I tell them to send a message. When they send a message, I send them the form to start the process.
Okay.
Oh,
So what you do is that we have created a group. So I'll push the link onto the chat box.
Okay.
Then you
Okay.
guys will join there. Richie is there. Every question, Richie will help us with it. But please don't be worrying
Oh,
too plenty. We beg you.
sorry.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
There are
Okay.
a lot of
Don't
people
worry.
in Ghana worry, but I mean that's fine. That's fine.
Mm,
I don't want
Thank you
that to.
very much.
I want my aim is to bring a lot of Ghanaian nurses here so that at least we can have upper hand when it comes to bargaining power. That is my aim.
okay.
Yeah. So I mean we are just trying to help each other.
Okay. So
So I'm
Francisca,
okay.
so the next question from Francisca, then Kunedu. And
Okay.
Sophia. There was a Sophia's hand up here. So in that order. Francisca, you
Okay,
can talk.
hello, good evening.
Good
Evening.
evening.
Please, my question is, I wanted to know if they would need clearance from NMC and MOH before you start filling the form.
Yes, that one comes in when you are doing verification from NMC, because in in any of the countries, when you want to go and work there, they need to verify your certificate and your PIN from your board, your
Okay,
motherboard, which is Ghana NMC, to make sure that truly you are a qualified nurse coming in. So they have to do that. So in Ghana, I know if you want to do foreign verification, you need to go through some processes. So I
yeah,
think yes, so I think you have to go through all those processes before they can do the verification for you. But for here for Bahamas NMC, they always do the verification through NMC. So whatever NMC tells them is what they take. So nea wobɛyɛ wɔ Ghana NMC a wɔde wo verification ne bɛbrɛ wɔn no is what they will be waiting for.
mm,
Yeah, yeah.
okay. And please, some of us here are not on the platform. We got the link to join this seminar, so I don't know how you can.
Don't worry. So
Okay.
I'll
I
be
think
posting the
Williams.
link to
Yeah,
the page
Williams.
pretty soon. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not on the page you are talking about.
Yes, I'll post the link on the page.
Okay,
Okay. On the Zoom.
She's
So
saying she's
check the
not.
chat box. I've
Okay,
posted
okay.
it on the in the chat box, so you can join through the chat box. Okay, everyone will have it there. Okay.
okay, thank you.
Okay. So Mr. Kunedu, you have the floor now.
Please, good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Thank you very much, Senior Richmond.
Oh,
My first question is concerning about this PR. Do they have a system where you can have the permanent residency?
do they have
If
what?
you like, do they have a way, or can you apply for a permanent residency when you move from Ghana to that place? Do they have something like that over there?
Yes, here their laws. The law says that if you need a PR, you have to be here for more than 10 years.
Wow.
Yes, you see, their laws, because of their tourism something, or their laws are a bit stiff. You get it? And here their immigration is a bit tight. You see, that's one thing. So you have to, and another thing too, you can get the PR when you get married to a Bahamian.
Boys look sharp.
Oh, okay.
Yes, when you get married to a Bahamian, that one the end of file, you just file for you, and that's it. You just go through the process and you get it. And one thing, when you get the PR, when you get a PR, or yes, when you get a PR or something, your contract changes. It's somehow automatic. When you get a permanent residency or something, your contract changes. So I think that one changes. Those that they have their PR, they are being paid about 4,500, yes, a month.
Wow.
Yes, if you have the PR, your contract changes. So your basic salary is going to be like 4,500 something, yeah, per
Okay.
month. So that's it. Mhm.
That's fine. Okay.
Okay,
I
the
saw.
second issue is no, the second
Okay.
issue is about, I don't know. I put it on the page for Cinnamon to ask the question, but my network was worrying me. How long or how is their promotion system? Like if you move from Ghana to that place, you said it earlier that you all start from the basics, like RN. So for how long do you work for you to get your next promotion? And how is the weather condition over there? Thank you.
Okay, here the promotion, like I said, is they have their ranks are not that many. They have staff nurse, they have nursing officer 1 and 2, and they have PNO, principal nursing officer. These are their ranks. And I think their ranks, every rank takes about I think between 3 and 5 years. Like I said earlier on, me, I didn't come here for rank, so I don't have I don't have
You are here
much.
for purpose.
Yes, I have my own purpose. So I didn't come here for promotion.
All right.
I can even be here for 2, 3, 4 years or something. If they don't promote me, I mean they should take it. I didn't come here for promotion. So yes. But I can still find out and get you the actual promotional period that they have here.
We will still be hosting a lot of these seminars as time goes on, at
Okay.
least so that you can give us every 411 that we need to know via the
Yeah.
process. Now we have the
Yeah.
link. So the link is in the chat box. Once you click on it, you join directly to the link. Every information we need, Richmond will share with us,
Yes.
including the forms
Yeah.
that we need to fill.
Yeah, the
Abdullah,
forms and languages. And I think you asked about the weather stuff condition. The
yes,
weather
weather
here,
condition, yeah.
weather here is almost like Ghana, but a little bit different. Hello?
Well, continue. I've muted the person.
Okay, so yes. So here too, they have what they call winter and summer. Now we are in summer, but here it doesn't snow. There's no snow here.
Okay.
But because we are in between USA and Canada, when it's winter, this place gets cold.
Okay.
Yes, when it's winter, this place gets cold, but it doesn't really it doesn't snow here. Yes,
All right.
there's no snow here. So that is it. Right now we are in summer. We are ending summer somewhere middle of next month. So we will start to feel the cold small.
Okay. So, Mr. ID, you have the floor.
So please,
Okay.
sir, I left with one question, please.
Hey, everybody one. You three. Why?
Oh, just clarification.
Okay.
Please, based on your experience working there, supposing
Mhm.
upon all the extras that you are having, are you permitted in the contract to work elsewhere aside your allocated facility?
No.
Thank you.
No, that one is a no. It's stated in your contract that you can't work anywhere. But some of us, not some of us, some of my colleagues, they do how do you call it? Home care and all that to get extra money. Do you get it? So because those, if you are doing something, you can do extra work or something somewhere. But if the money is not passing through the bank, you are safe. If you are here and you are doing extra work somewhere, you have to make sure that they pay you tabletop. Yeah. I don't know if you understand where I'm coming from.
Well understood. Thank you.
Okay.
Yes, because and most of the hospitals here, like the private hospitals and clinics, when you go to them for employment or something, even some of them, and if
Please.
when you finish,
Relax.
let me
Let him
finish.
land, please.
When you are done, okay, this one comes. I just
But
want to
there's
let it.
somebody on the floor. So please just raise your hand and wait. After Mr. ID, then you come in. Thank you.
So when you finish, now the main
If you have done it.
So now the main thing is you have to finish with the council registration, get your PIN and your certificate. When you have that, there are private hospitals and clinics here that you can apply. But the difference is with the private hospitals, majority of them will not sponsor your movement here. But they will do they will facilitate like the work permits, everything for you on the documentations. They will do everything for you to come. But for you to move here, they will not pay any money. They will tell you that you have to, if you can sponsor yourself. That is, so that is the difference. And here, no, when you are working with the government and you want to work in the private hospital as a locum or something, if only they are going to pay you tabletop, that's fine. But if your money is going to, your salary is going to pass through the bank, that's going to be a problem, because your bank account, you see, here they do, their record keeping is some way. So as soon as, let's say you have one bank that's the government is paying you through it, that money is like salary. So when it hits your account, it says salary, and you have another bank somewhere that money is coming through saying salary. They are going to check these two accounts and trace to wherever you are working to for them to get you. So they will just monitor you for some time, and they will be keeping records of all those transactions, and that is what they will use against you, that you've breached the contract. And when you breach any contract, or you go against the law or something, that one they just fire you. Yes, they just fire you and you come back. And because recently one Filipino got fired, and he's gone back to his Philippines because of DDA.
The dangerous drugs, eh?
Yeah, dangerous drugs. I mean, he didn't really keep good records of it. And here they are very, very particular about DDA, the dangerous drugs. Anytime you are closing your shift, it's under law. So you have to hand over the keys and the drugs left to the next person coming to shift.
Okay.
But if there is any discrepancies and all that, you have to solve it before you close. If some drugs keep getting missing on your shift, I mean, they will conduct an interview. They will conduct how do you call it?
Forensic audit.
Yeah, forensic audits.
Yeah.
And just clamp you down.
Okay. So, Mr. Idi, please ask your question. From there, I'll take the last question from Hannah.
Okay. Thanks so much, Captain. Mr. Richmond.
Please, my question is,
Hannah, I said I'll let Mr. Idi land, then you come in, please.
If you are a charity in Ghana like ENT critical, and it's now we are awarded a BSc certificate.
Continue. Hannah, continue. Hannah.
Maybe network.
Okay,
Captain, let me come in.
I think the question she was trying to ask was about those having the CCN perioperative degrees.
Okay. Okay. So that one, like I said earlier on, when you come here, it's not going to add anything to your salary or your rank or anything. All they can do is, if you have perioperative, they will just send you to OR to work, but you are still going to be paid
the normal money.
And your rank is going to be normal rank and all that. Okay. So that's it. Here they don't really accept specialties done from Ghana or even in Africa as a whole.
Okay.
Yeah, they don't really accept it here.
That's all. Thank you. Mr. Idi, the last question, then we
Captain, thanks so much. Mr. Richmond.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much for this first-hand information.
All right.
But I want to know if you are sent to the clinics, or let's say probably we know the clinics are at the hinterlands or the villages.
Yeah, the islands. Yeah.
If the working condition there is not favorable, is it possible for you to request for transfer, or you just have to save your 2 years and then you move on? Thank you.
You can do that. You can request that, but you have to give tangible reasons why you want a transfer. You have to give tangible reasons that like why you want to transfer. It's like okay, I wouldn't say it's like Ghana, because Ghana, Ghana, we have GHS, Ghana Health Service, and CHAG.
Again, yeah.
Yes, here is the same thing. We have the Public Hospitals Authority and we have the Public Health authorities. So the public health sectors, they manage the clinics. And the Public Hospitals Authority manages the bigger hospitals, the teaching hospitals and the city hospitals and all that. So if you want to move from one section to the other, you have to give a very tangible reasons why you want to move. But it is done. You can do that.
Okay, then let me come in small again. With regards to, I know a lot of people have asked about the specialization. Bringing your specialty from Ghana or elsewhere. What if, though, like you are already there, and then CPDs, professional development, is very important. Assuming you have gone to do your masters and other things, which will be impactful to the hospital. Is it possible for them to enroll you, or you have done the masters, integrate you with that level of knowledge into the system?
Yes, they as for them, they will accept your knowledge. Any knowledge that you bring on board, they will accept. But what they will ask you is where you are comfortable working. That is where they will place you. But with the masters, other qualifications and what have you, all those things wouldn't, increase your salary or your rank. So that's whether you have masters, whether is a masters in any program or whatever, it's not going to change anything.
Thanks so much.
Yeah, they will utilize, the knowledge that you have, but they won't place you any higher. Do you get it? Any higher? Because even here, the PNO itself, some of them, is a few of them that they have their masters and doctorate and all that.
Okay, thanks so much.
All right.
Okay. So thank you, Richmond, for this, for honoring our invitation and throwing more light on the Bahamas movement. I believe people here have had first-hand information of whatever you need to do. Guys, the link is there. You can also join the group. Whatever you need, Richmond will try and post it there for us. So with the documents needed, he will post it there so that you start from there. Okay, this journey that we are partaking is not an easy one, but at least once we have a resource person, somebody to guide us, it will make our sales very well smooth. Okay, so this is one of many seminars we'll be having. Okay, I believe the next one will be with one of our US RNs who is there already. So we'll also speak to her, and she will throw more light about work on the floor, the culture there and all that. So I think we have 3 nurses, one is in Tennessee, the other is from New Jersey, and the other one is in Kentucky. So we will be hosting them. Anytime we host, I'll just post the link there. We join and we ask a few questions about their hospitals and all that. Okay. So I think we'll end here, and then I'll post the next date soon. Okay. So goodbye, guys.
Okay.
Thank you, Richmond.
All right.
Thank
All
you,
right.
Richmond, very much.
Mr. Willie. All right.
Okay.
All right.
Thank
Guys,
you very much.
Okay, do
All
what
right.
to join.
You're welcome, everybody.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Richmond.
You're
God bless.
welcome. All right.